Hello. Hi, Guadalupe. Hi, Sue. Goodness gracious. I'm waiting for Facebook to connect. There it goes. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning, Brioni. Hi, Chris Frady. All right. Jeez. So annoying. So annoying. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Mac. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. God, Lord. All right. Gee, my knees. Think I got it. Hi, Mary Sharkey. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Sybil. Hi, Barbara Ross. Thank you for sprinkling, Sybil. He's right here. Oh, I thought he was gonna walk this way. He's here. He's causing trouble as usual. Hi, LaBeta. Thank you for sprinkling. Hopefully y'all had a good weekend. I'm excited for this week. It's kind of a shorter week this week and next because Trevor has Friday off and then he took Monday off. It's Juneteenth, but then also it's Father's Day on Sunday. So I'm excited for that. It's toasty as usual. But what's going on? Did anybody do anything fun and exciting this weekend? Hi, Joanne. What did we do? Did we do anything? I mean, let's be real. Did we ever do anything? I feel like I did something. I know my back was hurting yesterday because I was like one of those weekends where you just keep moving and you don't ever sit down, and yeah, it just feels like it's, so much to do all the time. Hi, Joey. Did I miss? Hi, Trace. Did I miss? No, I didn't. Oh, I did. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. I was like, there's a Diane. You don't think it's Dunkelman. It is. So, okay. So today, I knew I forgot something. Today we have this little sign thingy to finish really quickly. And then we need to do my acrylic tray, because remember the acrylic tray that I did for my table to hold my remotes that are still all over the place. I don't have it. It's gone. It was sold. Oh no, trees. Jeez. Not me. I'm just working my butt off trying to get ready for my vendor event at the end of the month. Oh, a lot of work. Yeah. So, anyways, we need to stick these things on, put a couple of 3D pieces on the frames, and then we'll move to the tray. Probably going to be a similar concept to the tray that I did, because again, I really like that tray. That was the tray that I wanted for myself. So we'll probably do something similar. But yeah, anyways, let's get. No, rained all weekend at various times. Really, it was hotsy-totsy here. Very hotsy-totsy. All right, let's get my desk on the screen. All right, so this is straight on my desk. That's straight enough now, I guess. All right, so I remember that when Brioni sent me the box of chameleon varnish, that there were a bunch of little pieces in there. So right before I actually turned the camera on, I just pulled whatever was in there out. So I'm not sure if we'll use anything, but I grabbed like the smaller loose pieces to see if any of these will work. And then I will pull out some like totally dazzled pieces. Whoa. Okay, let's pull out some before Onyx gets in front of my cabinet here and see what ones we want. Let's pull out that one, because although I don't know what exactly I want on there, but I'm sure we'll be able to find something in these drawers. I don't want to pull out the other drawers. This stupid thing keeps coming off, and I keep having to. It's really driving me nuts. I'm about to put some heavy body gel on it so it doesn't ever come off again. I wonder if that's because it's not grabbing very well in there. Probably why it always comes out. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Jean. You don't think it's ever going to rain? Hi, Tina. Hi, bud. You want your watch on before I get started? Okay, so because we did like the tone down of that purple or the lavender with a little bit of white, we dry brushed it with white and then put white pearl. I think that I think silver will match with it probably pretty well. Actually, I mean, because of the tones in the paper, gold would too, I guess. But I don't know, I'm leaning towards silver. So let's pull out some pieces that might be okay. I don't know what you did with the charger. Oh, sorry. I didn't get the comments up. There we go. I think you're just like seeing yourself on there. Oh, there's a heart. See like how that pearl sticks up off of there? I kind of like that. And every time I see those, I just think of eggs. Eggs, 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 eggs. Oh, that's that one without me having to open it. That one's actually smaller, isn't it? A little bit. A little bit. I'm just pulling out some pieces for right now, and then I'll figure out what I want to use. Oh, maybe a butterfly. Do we have a smaller butterfly? Oh, these are all big Mama Jamma butterflies. Hi, Miss Edie. Troy looks good in blue. There's a bug. A bug. A bug. And a bug. Those are pretty. But, well, it's going to hang. Would that be? It's too big. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I like that. Okay. I don't know. One of these drawers. Ooh. Oh, it's too bad she's too big. Is she? We'll see. Oh, these are the hearts. I knew that was in the wrong place. All right. Oh, there's a double trouble. That one's gonna need probably a smaller one. That one's probably gonna be too big. Okay. And then what's this one? Crosses. Oh, you don't belong there. Butterfly. Where are you? Butterflies. You can always tell when I use something because then when I'm putting everything away, I just throw it. Oh, look, that reflects. It's just a little too big. Get off of it, you silly goose. Oh, I wish that was a little bit smaller because see how it's like the AB, so it would reflect. Doggone it, gosh darn it. All right. So I have a feeling this one's too big, but let's see. Let us see. So it's actually a brooch, so let's not stab myself. But look at how gorgeous she would be on there. Is she too big? Obviously, we'd have to clip the needle off. It's hard for me to show you without my hands being in the way. Oh, but I think she looks kind of fabulous. And then I do like this little butterfly. I think that's cute. Honestly, Troy, you're having me switch the same thing for the same thing over and over. It's driving me kind of bonkers. So we have a butterfly. I don't know if she'll work. I feel like that heart's too big. Where's the other one? Was it this one? Do we like this one? This flower got away from the flowers. What do we think about her? Is she too much? I kind of think she's pretty fabulous, but I don't know. I really wish, I mean, the cross is smaller, kind of. I don't know. I think she's kind of cool there. Oh, maybe was it that one that I was maybe thinking about there? Hi, Catherine. I love her there. You guys, you don't think she's too? Okay. I think she's kind of fantastic there. All right. So let's look. I'm not real crazy about that heart. I mean, I don't, neither here or there. I kind of like that one. So we have the butterfly. I don't know what that little, I know what it is. It's a croc thing, but I'm kind of liking it the way that is. What do you guys think? Heart, flower, cross, flower. Oh, nope. Yeah, flower, heart. Okay, put those back kind of in the right place. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. Oh, I'm so glad you guys all like her. Okay, so let's get, I'll put these back in the box. In the box. Look, I took time yesterday to clean my area, and already in 2 minutes, it's a mess right here. It's horrible. Horrible. Okay, so I am going to, well, that's kind of funny, bunny. Oh, it's hanging over here. Who hung it over there? That's interesting. Okay. I'm going to put my hot glue in holster. And then, do we like the way that these are like this? Or should it go like that? Diagonal? Or No, I don't like it like that for some reason. I don't mind it this way. So this way or diagonal? Hi, Debbie. Loving all the glitz. Okay, we need to pull off the little croc backing. And then we need to snip off. Oh, you finded it. You give me some, son. Give me some. You're so good. You finded it. Okay, but it would be really easy, much easier, son, if because this cord is so short. I will charge it for you, but the cord is very short, son. It has to stay on the floor. Here, I will put it right here. Okay. Okay. Good job. All right, so the hot glue gun is on for the temporary stick because it is going to take way too long for me to try to hold it. Oh, I love when they come off that easy. It's going to take too long for me to try to hold it with just the heavy body gel to take hold. Okay, there you go. See, now it's better. That's going to give me a little bit of a problem because of the bumpy bumps. But I kind of like because the way now it's sitting, it's arched. All right, and then you, that's around your neck. That one's not a problem. But I don't want to disturb anything with the neck part here. So let's just choppy there. And so this doesn't fly in my eye. Let's take that part off. I don't mind other things flying, but I really don't want a needle flying in my eye. Probably going to be too thick to take you off at one time. So watch your eyes. Yeah, let's not. I know I can get that off, but let's not and say we did. If I had my safety goggles on, maybe I would, but yeah, let's not. I'm just taking off the rough edges. Oh, awesome! Did you have fun playing with it? Ouch! You poo-poo head. All right. The needle, let's put that up here so that way you can throw it away separately. Was that it? I thought there was like one more. Probably was. It probably flew somewhere. Okay. All right. So then she's going to go there. And actually, I don't know if you can see it, but that little piece right there, her head's going to actually sit on that, which is perfect because that will kind of keep me at middle. Oh, yeah. She's fabulous. Okay, you guys are saying diagonal. Okay, so we're going to go. Hi, Tanya. Well, who knew I could use my Dremel for things other than wood? Oh, my gosh. You could use your Dremel for so much. Okay, so I'm trying to think what's going to be easiest for me to probably. So I already used the Dremel on the back. We already scored it. I am thinking it's going to be easier for me to hold and put these on like this. So let's get out the heavy bulky gel. Now make sure whenever you are using your heavy body gel and hot glue, you don't mix them. So I'm just looking now to see what's touching, so I know where to put the heavy body gel, because, you know, not all of it's touching. What am I going to do with this? Shoot, I don't know. Okay, so the heavy body gel is obviously for long term. Troy, you are killing me, Smalls. What are we doing, son? How do you get it like that? I need to do a record screen on your computer and figure out how you get it in those areas. Let's see if it's ready. Hi, Helen. Catherine, are you not working today? Or not working, but are you just on a break or something? I know you usually watch me the next day. All right, so okay. Now again, I'm going to look. Should just be all the, yeah. Tomorrow, you guys, at 10 a.m., I have a business call. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I will let you know what happens. But I'm excited. We shall see how it goes. All right, let's put it going that way. Oh, I like it. Actually, it goes good with the bow. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Now this big mama jamma. She's fantastic. Did Bree send this to me? I feel like this is something Brioni would have sent to me. I'm surprised that I'm using it, to be honest. Usually when I only have one of something, I'm very stingy with it. Dream Press Studio. You messaged me the other day, and I meant to look at the store to see what your name was, to see what order it was. So hello, thank you. Whatever it is, Terry, I hope it's a smashing success. I hope so. I hope it works out. I'm excited, you guys. I think it could be a partnership that would be pretty cool for the business. That didn't touch her head touched, so that's where we'll put the heavy body gel. I'm done for the day. Been battling a bug. Oh, I'm sorry. Ugh. What is your weather like over there right now? Are you guys still cool? Okay, so I put a little bit of hot glue on her head, so I know her head is going to go right on that spot. So I'm going to push her head down. Sorry, ma'am. And then all of the other places is going to be the heavy body gel, which is going to give our permanent stick. Y'all know the heavy body gel is never going to ever move ever, even if we want it to. It is there forever and ever. I've been wanting to redo this like half moon table for the longest time, but I used molds around the trim with heavy body gel, and I can't get it off without ruining the table. And it's that where it's on is metal, and yeah, it's all right. Barb, really? Wait, no, a different Barb. I can't see. Are we what? Like not Barbara Ross, right? Because Barbara Ross is in here. A different Barb, right? Okay. Wait, you said yes. Barbara Ross, yes? It will go great. You are a talented artist and you know your industry and also positive. Thank you. I'm excited. I knew that was going to happen because it didn't have enough grip. That's right. That's why I say don't ever trust just hot glue, because your stuff will fall off, always. Hot glue is not the bee's knees. So now we're going to pull off the hot glue, which was supposed to be what stuck. Fibber didn't. So I already know where heavy body gel goes. Okay. And if you're doing this, a different Barb. Yeah, okay. Not Barbara Ross. Hi, Margaret. If you're doing this, please don't do what I just did. Start in the middle. Start in the middle, and then space out equally your other pieces, okay? I always tell you guys be better than me, which you guys already are. I'm sure everybody's much smarter than I am. It's Monday. Give me a break. But yes, don't start from left to right when you're crafting. Start in the middle. I'm telling myself that more than I'm telling you guys. Ay, Chihuahua. Sometimes I scare myself. So, you even jumped. Why did you jump? Was that just your watch making noise? Don't be calling no police, please. I forgot what I was gonna say now. He scarred me. Okay, can you not? I can do it. Don't do that. Okay. And then let's get our last piece on. What a bozo. Chris Hunter! I got a fantastically fun meeting tomorrow. I'm so excited. Oh, and I had stop. I called earlier today because I was checking on my packages. I'll have to message you. It was very odd. because I don't order from Prima very often, I order from Redesign all the time. It was a very odd response that I got, so I don't know but I should have this stuff in 2 days. It was very weird. It was like they didn't, I don't know. I think I got a BS, something happened and I got a BS kind of response that doesn't make sense to me, but the problem is going to be fixed and the stuff is going to be here because they charged my card a long time ago. Yes. You need to call me. I know I do need to call you. I'm so super excited. I'm so excited. Okay, let's stop. Yeah, it was very weird because the two are connected. I don't know. It's just, I think that something happened, and instead of telling me that something happened, we took this very like long roundabout journey. Look, accidents happen, but just don't BS me. Just say, look, I'm sorry, I don't know, we made a mistake. It'll get there. It's getting shipped out today. Cool. If you don't lie to me, I'm very easygoing. When you lie to me, I get very aggravated. I like it. Look at that, you guys. So we've got Dimension. Quit torturing us. Can't wait to hear how it goes. Hi, Chris Dahlman. We have great Dimension, and our gal, she's just fantastic, you guys. Okay, so now what I will do, I won't do it with you guys, but I did find a couple of other little lights. He took this one apart too, you guys, and look at this one doesn't work either. I kid you not. I don't understand how he does the things that, oh, okay. There's actually just no batteries in this one. So maybe this one will work. So anyways, sorry. That noise is annoying. This one works. So see, I will brush this with resin because remember, this is just clay. I intentionally stuck the bows up off of it. So I'm going to brush those with UV resin and then I will cure it so that way it doesn't get knocked off and broken. Now, if you remember, it had the jute string in there and I was like, yeah, no, I don't think so. We're not doing the jute. So, I'm always wrapped up in cords. You already know. So let's get, I was thinking of getting, well, I don't know, you guys. Should we do the white chiffon or should we do, I'm looking just really quickly because I have that hurricane back there with all of the, with all different ribbon colors. So that's the black chiffon. Oh my God, Trevor. Sometimes just being too organized is just killing me, you guys. When I had everything just all crazy and unorganized, I could find stuff. Now that he organized everything, I can't find anything. Okay, let's get the hurricane. What would be really pretty if we had, okay, hold on. We could dye some seam binding ribbon this color. Or should we have a contrasting color? And by contrasting, I'm not saying like anything crazy. I'm thinking like the white chiffon whenever I do find it. I mean, it's not lost. It's in that drawer, but it's like wrapped all perfectly on. a comic book thing, and I'm not trying to undo it all right now. Oh, look at this, is kind of pretty. It's a very soft, like gray color. Twirl around and round we go. See, I don't work with purples very often, you guys, so hence why we don't have a ton of purple options. I'm looking at that taupey color, but I don't know. We have to hold it, kind of unravel it and hold it and see. I think if we're going to do like a white, it needs to be kind of like the chiffon, that pearly color, and not just a white ribbon. What is that? Like a cream color? It's not. Okay, you don't want to get off? Fine. That's the same color as that one. Okay, let's see. All right, you're getting on my nerves. You need to release. Oh, you're tied in there. Okay, well, I'm not going to untie you. I'll just cut you. All right, this one, we're just going to cut it because I'm not trying to unbundle what's happening here. In the bubble we go. Okay. I don't mind that actually, because that is picking up this, but I think it would look funny by itself hanging. I'm almost wondering if it needs to be this color. I feel like it's going to look funny if it's a different color, no? That one's not horrible. Oh, I didn't look at this one. This one is it's like a very light gray. Hello, McFly. Jiminy. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I am going with that one. That looks all kind of janky. Look at, I opened me a new pokey tool. Told you guys I was going to get me a pokey tool that had the butterfly on it. Pokey tools for the win. Is the hole plugged? I don't think it is. You need to just go in a little edge there. Stay. Stay. There we go. I'm just on my lap. Don't mind me. I'll be back here in a minute. Just, on my lap over here. Okay. I'm not going to fuss with getting that other side in. Oop, I made it crooked. See, the heavy body gel hasn't set yet. I need to quit fussing with it. Hi, Anna. I'm not mad at that one. So this is a very, very light gray. It actually kind of like picks up from the white. I think we'll do that one. Okay, good enough. I'm going to wait for a minute. And not a minute. I'm going to wait until these set because just having it on my lap, I moved the frames and I'm going to mess around and move them and not realize that I've done it. And then they're going to set and I'm never going to get them right because it's going to mess up the paper. Okay, so I'm putting a little bit more on her head because she's wiggly jiggly. All right. So the acrylic tray is exactly the same tray that I did before. Ooh, we got a mess now. Okay, the acrylic tray is going to be the same one that we did before. Remember, I do have the other ones that were exactly like Chris did that gave me this entire like idea to do it this way. Is whenever she was on with me, I think the last one. And then I decided to take a bunch of like different shapes. I'm sure you guys probably seen. And we left little spaces and then I put gold foil in between all the little, like what I did is veining. So I don't want to do it exactly the same. I kind of want the same concept, but not exactly the same as far as like the shapes. So triangles, squares, and then at the end there, we were getting like little bitty like rectangles and all that stuff, which was completely fine. It turned out great. But I was trying to think like, how can I make different shapes with it? So I kind of have an idea. Do I want to take this out? Well, take it out. I kind of have an idea. Remember, we did take the feeties off because I think they were just like hot glued on there. And then mine actually have the gold handles that go here, right? So this one, I believe I did put it in my Amazon store. And it is the 12 by 16 acrylic. Now, if you're going to look, I have a nesting set, and then I have this one, which is just the single. So let's take these feeties off. And then it was gorgeous. Thank you. Because my idea is instead of the traditional shapes, what if I got, I'll show you, hold on. Ah, no, Feety, don't go anywhere. I still need ya. Not really. I probably have 1,000 of these Feeties, but okay. I'm just using the plastic end of my blade. So I'm going to, that went way over there. Watch, I'm gonna probably find it stuck on one of the dogs. I do have a ton of these little rubber feet though, so they're alive. So my idea is to stack. I need a couple of pieces and I want to stack them on top of each other and just wait. Okay. But what papers do I want to use? Do I want to use the same papers or not? That is the question. Because we need kind of a bigger paper, you know? Hold on, I'm standing right here because of squirrel. I just thought of something, you know, squirrel. Because what if instead of stacking, okay, here was my idea. I was going to stack. These are just random. This is not what I was going to use. I'll flip it this way. So I was going to just stack like 3 A3s on top of each other. And then I was going to cut like random shapes, right? On all 3. So then they would all fit back together, right? And then take different pieces from all 3 to fit back onto here. Now, when I was getting up, because of squirrel, I was thinking I could just use one piece and do one continuous paper, but leave spaces in it to do the veining. Is that making any sense? Yes, this one is mine and nobody can have it. Shelly Stacklin. Does that make sense what I'm trying to tell you guys or no? So this needs to actually go backwards because it's going to be facing this way. So, okay, so like, whatever. I am from California, but I don't typically talk like that. Okay, hold on. And the reasons why I'm saying 3 different papers is because you guys remember whenever I use a cottontail, I use cottontail, festive stripes or something like that, and something else. So the reason why I was saying 3 papers is because I don't want to do, so if I cut 3 papers, okay, and then just for visual, let's just cut this like straight so you guys could see. So if I cut 3 pieces, right, then any of these 3 are going to fit here. So let's say I take the top of this one and the middle of this one, I could go, in theory, like that and still leave veining. Does that make sense? Still leave veining, use, you know, a various amount of papers, but if I cut them on top of each other, they'll fit into each other. Does that make sense? Please tell me I'm not cuckoo. I make sense to me. Now, that is an option. Thank you, Barb. Thank you. Thank you, Valerie. So now that's an option, or I can just do it with one continuous paper. But I almost feel like that's kind of boring, no? To just do one design. I mean, it is by far going to be boring because we're going to have the veining in it. Now it makes sense. Okay. Yes, like a puzzle, but with, you know, just 3 papers. So what do you guys think though? Should I use the one and do like, it'll be a continuous paper, but with veining in it? Or should we do a bunch of different ones? I think a bunch of different ones. I mean, and by the way, this one is pretty perfect for this, just saying. Because remember, it has about a 1/4 of an inch border all the way around. You No, not continuous, different ones. Okay, just remember when I'm taking forever. You guys asked for this. Okay, so I just need to see, because that one was perfect. So do I need A3s? Probably, right? I'm going to need A3s. Okay, let me get out some A3s that I want to use. I'm just going to be right here. Okay, so if we're going to do A3s, what paper say you? I don't know that I want to do it exactly like I did the last one, but the last one was supposed to be for me. I mean, in theory, it was supposed to be mine. Okay, we got to see what our options are. Options. If you guys can't hear, I'm in, paper heaven over here. Just doing my thing, chicken wing. Oh, good. Paper's heavy. Just saying. Oh, good. If somebody came on right now and they just hear me making noises, they would really think I was strange. But then even if I was, not on, you guys all should know by now I'm very strange. It's staying with you. You should do it how you would want it. Okay. So I'm trying to decide now. So last time we used cottontail background. We used the pink and white or pink and ivory Harlequin. And we used something else. But, the blue stripes, I think it was. But when I'm tinking, and I just took these all out of order, because sometimes I'm goofy like that. But if you guys remember, I was like, oh my gosh, I should have used, why did you take them all out of order? I should have used, this is the other one that I used, so fairy tale stripes, remember? So the reason why I'm leaning towards this is because that's the colors that I have in my kitchen are this color. So that's why we use that one in the first place. But I just don't know why I cannot find, what I'm looking for is this one in the blue. So 864, 865. Hello? Golly, somebody needs to come and rescue me. I swear, the rice papers are, I love rice papers. You guys all know I love rice papers, but to carry these things and to have them and keep them so that they don't get shrinkled and all the other things is just sometimes a pain in the patootie, I tell you. Well, that's not going to work. I need that one. And the chances are is that I have moved it because I have this scrap here. So hold on. 675. This is the one I'm looking for. 675. Oh. Good thing I had a scrap. That's why. So 675. Okay. Do we want to go back with this one? We have a lot of blue here. Trying to think if I'm going to do, I'm not real, I don't really necessarily care if there's a whole ton of pink. So I'm wondering if we should pull let me show you guys. Okay, so I'm thinking, wow, we got a whole lot that don't belong under there. Should I even, is this one throwing it crazy? I don't think this one is going to give it enough I think we kind of need the flowers. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to stack them. Now, here's the problem. With my OCD, I don't know if I can be happy with making squiggly lines and cutting them. So just hold on a minute and hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Because I gotta be okay with things not being straight and perfect. You feel me? Otherwise, it's gonna make me a little loopy. So hold on. I know, $6.75 is amazing. $6.75 is, and I think you guys forget about the damask papers because there's the cream, the blue, the green, and the red, and the stripes because it was part of the Christmas release. So by way of looking at the papers, they're way far down there. So they get missed because, you know, which I get, you get tired of looking at the rice papers after a while. You're like, okay, yep, I'm good. I'm good with what I got. But a lot of the older stuff is forgotten about. Okay, is that going to be good enough? Okay, so am I going to be okay with crazy shapes? That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because and the reason why I said that is because even as I cut that out, you see how it's all jaggedy and choppy. So I'm going to have to make sure that I'm cutting this with the X-Acto. I don't know. Oh God, help me. Okay. The only one side of the flipping pencil that's not sharpened. What a bozo. And then that line is crooked. Do you see that? I should not have even pulled out the ruler. Okay, hello, Terry. Abstract, we don't care, right? We don't care. Stop doing that. It's just a brain thing, you guys. It's a weird thing that my brain does. Okay, so. Ooh, wow, we got real crazy right there. Oh no, Terry, you got to cut. Hold on a minute. Let's not be silly. You can't even draw a straight line. Oh gosh, neither can I. I mean, either way, as we could tell when I did this the first time, it's going to be a process, but it ended up being really cool. I don't think everybody was seeing or understanding what I was doing at first. So now that you guys know, I just took that out because it didn't need, the spaces don't need to be so small. I wish I knew where my gum eraser was because it would be better to have a gum eraser for the back of the paper, or actually just even using your friction pin would probably be better because we're going to have to cut so that okay. Now let's figure out over here because I got bigger over here, which is fine, but over here we're a little, we don't need to be so small. So let's take this one out. Now I am on the rice paper, so that's why I'm tapping it like this. I don't want to mess up the fibers. I feel like this is weird here. Like this is, it's not as, I guess that's okay. I feel like there's a lot more going on over here than there is over there. There we go. It's a little better. Okay. Okay, so now, where am I gonna put these? Because I need to make sure that they stay in order. Oh, I know what I'll do. Hold on, you guys. Sorry. This is the last time I'm gonna get up, I promise. I just need to be able to put those in order. So I'm going to grab, I'm assuming, are you guys both the same size or no? Nope, you're bigger. So let's grab the bigger one. So these are the other trays that I was talking about. So this is the one like Chris did because I ordered this when she did it. So what I'm going to do is as I cut them, I'm going to put them in this one. Let me see. I think this is probably a little bit smaller or no. Oh, perfect. They're the same size. Okay. So this is not the one that I'm using. So the difference between this one is it has the little, you know, handles in there. The one that I'm using has the gold handles. Okay, so we're going to put them in here. You need a tray to put all the pieces in order. I already got one. Yeah, because I was confused when you did the last one. I know. Take a picture. Take a picture? What am I taking a picture of? Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Oh, please, Terry, just don't have a cow. It's going to be okay. Okay? Just, it's going to be fine. Don't have a cow. You know what I should have done? Doggone it. I should have put this on my scan and cut. Oh, what a foul. Oh man, that was a big party foul. I should have put this on my scan and cut. I'm going to go ahead and take off the edges now because it's not going to fit in the tray with the white. I don't know if that little piece. Oh, it does belong there. Okay, Terry, don't start cutting off extra stuff that you're not supposed to cut off. All right. So you're going to go in his ear. All right. Okay. They're not going to be right up against each other either, so I have to just tell myself to just shut it. Just shut it. It's okay if it's a little bit cockeyed, I guess, but I don't want it to be, but it's okay if it is. No comments from the peanut gallery, and that means me. Oh, yeah, you guys gave me a really hard time with my last one. You guys gave me a really hard time with my last one. I was like, holy cannoli, what is going on? It's not that serious, guys. It's not that serious. See, and then I turned it over and everybody was like, oh my gosh, I understand your brain. Yeah, see? I know I'm crazy, but I can get it together sometimes. Okay, this was just a dumb shape. This was just dumb shape, Carrie. Can you not do shapes like that again? But I think that it will be a little different than the first one that I did, which is going to be good. Also, the veining I think will look super cool. All right, this we can't have. I think that the veining is going to look cool because it's not going to be just like, squares and triangles. So hopefully, okay, I don't want to cut that piece yet because that piece has the tape on it. Now, last time I did gold. I don't have gold or turquoise foil. However, I know that we have this color in glitter. So I was also thinking about possibly, instead of the foil, possibly doing glitter in them as well, in the veining. So I thought she was going to use contour liner for the gold and thought, oh my God, crazy contour liner. What on earth? Hell no. What the heck? That would have been a freaking nightmare. Look, I've always said, like, you don't want space up in my brain because it just doesn't work right. It's crazy in there. Very crazy in there. So, I know. I might do things a little loopy-loo, but, what's the worst that can happen? You don't like it? You throw it in the trash and you start over. No biggie. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? No biggie deal, man. No biggie deal. No harm, no foul. Nothing was hurt in the process of making this video. But yeah, a lot of you did think I was a little crazy and crazier than normal. So now, obviously, the paper is bigger than the bottom, right? I'm not going to cut that because the bottom is obviously a little bit bigger. It's about 1/4 of an inch all the way around, a little larger than obviously the inside. So we're just going to leave that like that and it should be fine. I'm going to need to put some tape down here at the bottom because I gotta cut these sides. Although push come to shove, it is a puzzle piece, and we could put it all back together. No harm, no foul. Are you? Oh, so cool. What are you gonna do to it, Barb? Like, are you doing clay, like resin? Like, what are you doing with it? I love book boxes. I think they're so fun. Because it's basically blank canvas. Like you could do anything. And you know, you could paint, you can do resin, you could do clay. There's so many different things. That was banana daiquiris. Look at how cool that is. Now, I'm glad I kind of did it on the blue damask one, but we're going to need to be careful with these pencil lines because I don't want to decoupage on the pencil lines with the glue because I don't want to lock them in. So I'm going to have to remember to like get some of those out. See, and I think like having, you know, the little bits like this. Okay, how does that even go? Where did that come from, you guys? Oh boy. I don't even know where I just took that out of. Hold, please. I thought I came up here and did it. Didn't I? Oh no, I went way over here. Where does this go? That goes like that. Oh, it does go in there. No, it doesn't. Does it? Oh, you're stupid. You're such a dummy. You're just dumb. Dum diddy dum diddy dum diddy dum. How about you don't turn the paper round and round once you take it out? Then you won't confuse yourself. Silly rabbit. Tricks are kids. Yeah, silly rabbit. Paint, bling, and more. Oh, I can't wait to see it done. Sue's laughing at me. Good Lord. You know, you can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Obviously, I can't talk and cut and put a puzzle together. Why don't you do a couple of more wiggly jiggly lines, Terry? Because for somebody who was freaking out over the chop marks on the paper, let's just make everything curvy worvy. If I only had a brain. Okay. I do have a brain. It just works in mysterious ways. Unless you put some numbers in front of me. Put some numbers in front of me, then it's game on, man. See, that's gonna actually just work more on this side. I know this is so exciting. Sorry. But if I do this stuff without you guys, then that'll be weird. Yeah, yep. Just keep curving and a whirving, grooving and a moving. I'm about to chop this one little bubble off. Ooh, that would be cute to do too. So if you scrapbook and you have like different punches, like I have a whole cabinet filled with different punches. You could punch out the shapes and then put them on here. I think like you could do so many different things with these acrylic trays. You can even layer it and like do like a picture down first and then have this stuff go over, go on top. So you'd have to build the layers. So the picture would go down first and then the rice paper all on the back of that and do web. Oh my gosh, that would be really cute. We're getting there. Thanks, Barb. I'm trying to hurry, but if I start to go too fast, then I'm going to get confused with the pieces. I can't wait to see like how all of the veining looks with the different shapes like this. Again, gotta just kind of, that's where you go, just chill out right there. Okay, now how am I gonna work so I don't get confused? You go like that. And you're the piece that goes there. We're almost done. We're on like the last, I guess you can call it the last row. I don't know. I really wish, I'm gonna have to look in this drawer behind me though, because I would, if I were to really do this again, I would say don't use the pencil unless you have a gum eraser. You know where your gum eraser is, because you're going to be able to see this pencil mark through the back. So use your friction pen, or like I said, if you're going to use a pencil, have a gum eraser handy, because you got to just be really careful with the paper and its raw state erasing like that, even though it's the back. Boy, hide that tray when you're finished for the day. One wrong move or fan. The fan is on too. I mean, it's not, I can't really not put it back together because I know what the papers look like, and they have to fit together in a particular way. So would it be a pain? Yes. Impossible? No. Like Trevor would love to mix them up on purpose just so he can put them all back together. Okay, last couple of pieces. Let's just go from left to right. And what I'm really surprised about is that I haven't dropped or separated the papers. And it hasn't gotten crazy while I'm cutting them, so. Okay, let's cut off the excess. Guess we could have trimmed them. I don't know. No, probably not, because I needed to tape them together. So I don't know. I don't know that anybody will do this, but if you do, you'll figure out what works best for you. Ooh, this one kind of looks like a butterfly. Oh, that would have been cool to draw different shapes of little critters. That just gave Cheryl some food. Hopefully then I'll hurry back to normal diet. I hope so. Are you guys going home now to rest? Let's cut this one out of there. She's probably exhausted. Poor little thing. Okay, where did you come from? Where did you come from? Right there. Yep. This looks like it's a continent of some kind. The way this one is. We literally only have like 6 pieces left, I think, to cut. Almost done, guys. Almost done. Just this little bitty piece right here, which none of these pieces are going to fit in the tray. It is. All right, so I need to... So you're going to go... Just hold, please. Stay there. We're home. She is the most chill cat I've ever seen. Happy where she is. Oh. She's gonna be okay. She's got all kind of lovin's. She's gonna be fine. Did you guys know that Onyx had an infection when she was a baby? And she doesn't have all of her toes on one of her paws? On one of her feeties, she doesn't have all of her toes. I guess she got cut like on a fence or something, and then it got infected and it went all the way up into her, like her belly, the infection, and so they had to take off a couple of her toes. Huh, baby girl? But now she's good and ornery. Almost. 2 more pieces. Almost 2 more pieces. I'm so sorry. This is so exciting. I know you guys are just so excited and you just can't hide it. Let me see how many people left. No, nobody left. I'm surprised. Thank you guys for not leaving me. I get so lonely. Get so lonely, baby. Don't ask me, guys. It's Monday. You know I'm a little bit loopy on Mondays. All right, that's our last piece. Now let's put this in front of the fan. I'm kidding. I'm going to put it over here. No, I can't. I don't have room over there. I got to put it here for a minute, which is way far out of the way because I got to get this to exchange places. Okay, so this is going to go this away. So let's clean out this. Put this back. Where are you going, mama girl? She has a chronic illness. She was getting sick from both ends for the past week. More, she's constantly stuck with a lot of sneezing. Ouch! That's hot. The glue gun is hot. Duh. Duh. Doohickey. Okay, hold on. Let me get this. I know you're back here. Where is it at? Hello? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's clean this with some isopropyl alcohol. Now, with the decoupage varnish and glue, you do not need to obviously put any type of primer or anything. I will move that plastic underneath in just a minute because I'm going to change my that Harlequin underneath. I actually keep forgetting to order a solid color. Okay, so everything is on reverse, right? Because we're putting it on the back, so that way it can be seen through the top. Gotta make sure all the little sticky is off from the feeties. We saved 3. 1 walked off, or actually it ran off. It ran away way far over there. Okay, decoupage varnish and glue. You use whatever you like. Let's get, what brusha do we wanna? Okay, now we gotta put this back over here there. Now, I remember the last time I did this, I was so concerned about not putting it out to the edge, but then that messed me up. This hot glue gun is in the holster. I have a holster and put my arm on it. I don't think this time I'm going to worry about it. I'm going to just get it as close to the edge as I can, and I'm not going to deal with it. Because then on the other side, it'll be completely seamless and I won't have to think that I left something extra down there. So I'm going to grab out the first pair. So now from this, I can use anything, right? I can use whatever one from the 3. Ashley is going to get like 2 complete papers. This is going to be really wonky. Where am I going to put all these flipping scraps? I didn't think that through. Okay, so that's going to go there. And then anything that's hanging off, I will just gator it. I'm not going to use that one. I'm cutting off the white border. Man, these are going to be some wonky scraps. I just assume throw these away. What is she going to do with all of these different shaped scraps? Okay, so this goes like this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And then let's get my squeegee Ouija. We will all we will all say a little prayer for her because we don't like when our little fur babies are sick. They can't tell us nothing. Okay. So it didn't come all the way to the edge there, but you can't see it, so I'm just going to leave it. Hi, Veronica. How are you, my friend? What did she say? Ashley and the scrap. I know. I don't know what the heck she's going to do with all of these little pieces, so I don't know that I just assume toss them. Now, I know last time everybody was like, oh my God, why didn't you paint these before you put them on? I didn't want to. I did it on purpose. I didn't want to paint them because it changes the texture whenever you're putting the paper down. So now here we can use anything we want. So we could take that one. Now this is what I'm talking about. See? So I'm going to leave like that. Ooh, I just got super excited because I really don't know if we're going to, I'm going to leave a little hanging off. I cut that one really close. I don't know if we're going to put, I'm kind of leaning towards putting the glitter. I don't know. Just because it'll be a little bit different from the first one. Now, all of that's going to dry transparent. I'm just trying to be kind of, because we're going to have stuff, the glitter on there. I just don't want to have it like really crazy bumpy lumpies. Okay, see, so now this is what's going to make me crazy is man, I used to have so many of those erasers, and now, so we just got to be careful. Especially because when we paint it white, it's going to be dark on the outer rim like that. It's going to look gnarly. Okay, see, so this one's going to go here. You guys, that's going to be so cool. Sometimes I scare myself. Watch my big head, sorry. Does it need to be all perfect, Terry? No. So how about you just put the paper down and move on? Shame on me. I'm going to be here forever. See, look at that. And then you ended up moving it, bozo. Hello. That's what you get for trying to put it perfectly in there. Don't mind me. Just having a little conversation. You can also use your precision Q-tip. Last time I didn't have to do this as much because I knew like a square, rectangle, whatever. But this, since the pieces are wiggly jiggly, can we just look? Look how cool! Okay. So let's grab this one. Pieces, all these pieces and pieces and pieces. Hey. How come it's overlapping right there? Does it not fit in there perfectly? It does. So why is it overlapping? I don't like it. Hold, please. I bet you the paper slipped a little bit when I was cutting it. Okay, so that fixes that. And then let's cut a little bit right here. I bet you that's what it was. The paper slipped. Okay. Oh boy. Hello. She can put together the puzzle for a different project. As I'm throwing them all over here in a pile right now. Ashley, I made you a puzzle. It's a new way to give rice papers away. Could you imagine if I put this in a Happy Meal prize. Like, here's your Happy Meal. What is this? It's a puzzle and rice paper all in one. Don't you think it's a marvelous idea? Yeah, no thanks, lady. Excuse my head if it's in the way. I don't know if it is, but it might get in the way. Use the squeegee to move that product evenly under there. And then again, I will tell you though, doing it like this, I am able to not hem-haw over, okay, which paper do I want to use? Which one should I put here? It's making it the decision process a little bit faster. I don't know if I'm gonna run into like a problem soon, probably. But I don't know. Right now it seems to be working out. Oh, nope, wrong one. This one. And I'm also glad that I changed up because they were too small over here. I don't know what's happening right here, but we're just going to fix it. There we go. So obviously cutting through the 3 papers that, you know, are only being held together, you know, by the couple pieces of tape at the edge. The papers are going to slip a little bit. So hence why I'm having to make adjustments every now and again, which is not a big deal. So if you do this and have a better way to keep all of the papers completely still, that would be great. But I don't really think it's that big of a deal either, the way it's working out. So let's look. Yeah, I think so. Oh my gosh, look. How cool is that going to be? I'm glad I didn't do it the same exact way. Yeah, I feel like because last time also, I think it's quicker this time because last time, if you remember, I was cutting the shapes as I was doing it. Whereas to this time, I cut it, you know, and now we're just putting it all together. But yeah, it is going a lot faster this time because I do remember I was cutting, even though it was triangles and, you know, regular shapes, I do remember I was cutting as I was going, which really slowed down the process. So if you can also cut your shapes prior. It helps a lot. See, so we're getting further and further away from here. So I've got to see. Hold on. That's going to go. If that fits in there right there, is that edge going to show? It is. But then, I mean, would it be, is it, okay, I don't guess it's completely horrible because I can put glitter over here too, right? So I'm not going to sweat it. I'm just going to kind of move it along. Because what I did with the last one is once I got all the gold on the back, I put felt over all of it. There's a wonky donkey cut right here, and I don't understand it. Troy? Just because I'm not looking at you doesn't mean I can't see what you're doing. I said just because I'm not looking at you doesn't mean I can't see what you're doing. Okay, so that's okay like that. It's that peak that's... Yeah. Well, the smarter thing to do would have been to come along the side and do the outside all first to go down here and not work this way first. So that way I could have edged it out properly, but whatever. It is what it is at this point. I mean, I do have enough scraps there that I could make a straight line if I really wanted to of the paper. Okay. All right, and then oh, hello. Even though that's the same paper, it's pink. Hold on. But it matches that one perfectly. Do I care? Or should I just put that? Okay, so this one is going to go off the edge a little bit. And again, I'm not worried about it because I will gator that off. I'm going to dip that corner in there. Okay. Yes? Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. No, Tanya, this is the bottom. This is the bottom. So if I put would you bin on it, it's going to sit on the would you bin. So you don't want to do that. Okay, now we can take that pink stripe. And all of that's going to hang off. Again, I'm not going to worry about it. Do I care that that's not going to go? No, I don't. Zoop, 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 zoop. Right. Can't see very well, so. Oh, there went my phone, because why? Because it was in my lap. Because why? Because Troy. Oh! Well, guess we knew there was no glue there. Okay. Now there's no glue here. Did you get a pokey tool? Oh no, or did you, wait, did you get a, okay, you said book box, so what did you get with the book box? Trying to think what was in your order, Barb. Because you ordered a book box and somebody else ordered a book box that day. A pokey tool, or someone also ordered the redesign, the transfer tool. There's a few tools that went out that with those orders. Just think, if we would have used the friction tool, we could have just went and it would have been all gone. But no, Terry had to use a pencil. Goober. Oh, that way, right? Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be a weird. Oh well, we'll deal with it. Okay. Let's wiggle jiggle that up in there. And then you're going to need a little bit on there. And then you need some, whoa, here. The squeegee. Oh, gotcha. Yes. So squeegees are must-haves for me when it comes to rice paper. Just makes life easy. I remember when I first started using the squeegees, and then people were asking me what I was doing. And I was like, well, every time I try to push it down with my hands, like I feel like my hands stick to it and then it messes up the print on the paper. Now, everybody uses squeegees. Okay, what is happening here? Why? That one's so banana daiquiris. Oh, and then Trevor went to work early. This is the last piece I'll put on, and then tomorrow we'll finish. Trevor was like, Mom, I'm starting to get tired at the end of the day, so I think I want to go to work an hour early. And I was like, okay. So now I have to pick him up. That's going to be hard for me to grab. So now I have to pick him up an hour early. I just need to cut this little bit. So I'm wondering, though, if this is going to be like his schedule. I don't know if he's going to want to do this all the time. I hope not, because I feel like I have to rush when he's, you know, getting out an hour early. All right. So we'll get this piece down, and then I'll flip it over and show you guys what it looks like for today. And then tomorrow, it won't take no time to get the rest of these on. And then like I said, I'm really leaning towards doing the glitter, because I just think it'll be cool. But I don't know. We'll decide. We'll see how it looks. All right, let's see. So that's what it looks like so far. So cool. So tomorrow we'll finish putting the rest of these on. And then we will, is he going into work earlier, or he wants to shorten his day? He's going into work earlier and getting off earlier because he feels like he's getting tired at the end of the day. I don't know. So, all right. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I will see you back here tomorrow, same time, same place. I'm excited to finish this. I know it was not so exciting, but it's the process. Alrighty. I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.